The Rio Grande flows through some of the oldest continually inhabited land in the United States. In northern New Mexico, the river follows a deep gorge formed by the separation of the Earth's crust. Because of its wild and pristine state, it's home to a rich population of birds and mammals and is one of the world's great migratory flyways, linking Mexico and Canada for hundreds of migrating bird species.
It's got to be one of the most beautiful places there is in this country. You go there, you see the depth of the river, the Rio Grande. You see the water, and you can see for distances.
An incredible hiking, and incredible camping, and just a great opportunity to get away from anything that's civilized, which I think has so much value.
For the past 30 years, concerned citizens and lawmakers have been working to create the Rio Grande del Norte National Conservation Area along New Mexico's northern border. The proposed NCA consists of 235,000 acres of rolling sagebrush hills and 70 miles of the Rio Grande, the first section of wild and scenic river established in the United States. The goal is not only to preserve this rare and wild landscape, but also a way of life that dates back hundreds of years.
To me, it means preserving what has been our culture and our history in my backyard.
Here, Spanish and Native American cultures have maintained traditional ways of life and continue to live off the land to this day. Esther Garcia is the 11th generation of the Garcia family to inhabit this part of New Mexico. She's played a key role behind the bill in the U.S. Congress that would establish a national conservation area here because, she says, it would protect traditional uses of the land.
The fishing that's in that area, the herb gathering, the piñon picking, of course the grazing, because we do have families that still own livestock and still graze those areas.
Conservationists also seek to protect the region's sparse water supplies. Thousands of years ago, the Rio Grande Valley was submerged under a large prehistoric lake. Today, remnants of that lake still collect underground, supplying communities further south with fresh water.
A lot of that water is actually still captured in some of the aquifers below us. Any type of drilling or any type of oil exploration that would take place on the proposed national conservation area would have detrimental effects to that aquifer.
An NCA designation would ban future energy exploration here, as well as any development, subdivisions, or road construction, while protecting New Mexico's culture.
Because it makes them who they are, the food, the architecture, everything about their culture and the authenticness of their culture comes from the land. And that's what makes New Mexico so special and unique.
I just don't want that lost. I want to preserve it for the future generation, for my grandchildren, their children.
The bill to establish the Rio Grande del Norte National Conservation Area is still pending in Congress. Supporters hope it will pass a vote this year. For This American Land, I'm Bruce Burkhardt.